Chiri Kriya. This excellent breath and body movement coordination activity, named after the cricket, is performed from the Chatushpada Asana. Take in a long, slow and deep breath and stretch your right leg straight back along the ground. Lift it as high as possible and look up to perform the Sharabhasana. On the out breath, bring your leg down and lower your head until your forehead touches your right knee. Perform this complete cycle of the cricket movement 3 times on the right side before relaxing back to the Chatushpada Asana. To obtain equal benefits for both sides, perform the practice on your left side. Excellent spinal health is developed by the regular practice of this breath movement cycle that can even be quite meditative and contemplative when done in a slow and steady manner. Relax into the Shashankasana with your arms stretched out in front and then finally come back to the Vajrasana. Purvottana Asana. In Uttanasana, place the hands behind the back with the palms on the ground. On an in-breath, lift the body so that the entire body is arched from the feet that are flat on the ground to the head that is loosely dangling between the shoulders. The fingers must point towards the back. Release the pose on the out breath and relax in Uttanasana. This is a good complementary pose to both Paschimottanasana and Halasana. Brahma Mudra. Brahma Mudra is a gesture of the head and neck and is an excellent practice for one and all. Take up any comfortable sitting position such as Vajrasana with your spine as erect as possible. Breathe in and turn your head towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out while bringing your head back to the central position and make the guttural sound Ah. Slowly turn your head to the left while breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out and bring your head back to the central position, making the labial sound Oo. Slowly lift your chin up as if attempting to look at the sky and breathe in. Breathe out and make the palatal sound E while bringing your head back to the central position. Finally, lower your head, bringing chin to chest while breathing in. Breathe out and make the labial sound while bringing the head back to the central position. To repeat the practice a second time, breathe in and turn your head to the right. Release with the sound Ah. Breathe in and turn your head to the left. Release with the sound oo. Breathe in and lift your head up. Release with the sound E. Breathe in and lower your head. Release with the sound Perform a minimum of 3 to 9 rounds of this practice at each sitting. Brahma Mudra is an excellent practice to prevent as well as relieve disorders of the cervical spine that are so common in this modern day and age. It is important to concentrate on the area of the neck to be relieved, repaired, or rejuvenated while sounding the Bija mantras. When you are finished, sit in Vajrasana and concentrate on this valuable practice that combines the use of physical movement synchronized with deep breathing and the usage of nada or vibrational sounds. Mukta Asana. Lie down in a comfortable Shavasana and start to breathe in and out for an equal count of 6 or 8. To perform the single leg Ekapada Mukta Asana, bend and lift your right knee while breathing in and simultaneously also lift your head off the ground. Catch hold of your knee and try to touch your knee to your forehead. Hold the position for a few seconds and then while breathing out, slowly release the position and lower your head while at the same time bringing your foot back to the ground. Perform the practice on the opposite side by bringing the left knee to the forehead. Hold the position for a few seconds and then slowly release the position and lower your head while at the same time bringing your foot back to the ground. Repeat this at least 2 more times to complete a set of 3 rounds of the practice. This practice helps relieve the stress and tension that tends to accumulate in the abdominal region. It is also useful to prevent and control the various joint disorders that afflict the limbs. Relax in Shavasana for a few minutes with deep and rhythmic breathing while concentrating on your abdominal area that will help to relax you further. To perform the double leg Dvipada Mukta Asana, bend and lift both your knees while breathing in. Bring them as close to your forehead as possible while simultaneously raising your head to meet the knees. Hold a few seconds and then while breathing out, lower your head and simultaneously bring your feet back to the ground. Repeat this 2 more times to complete a set of 3 rounds at each session. The Mukta Asanas help to prevent and relieve joint pains, gas troubles, and abdominal problems such as indigestion and constipation. They are also useful for persons suffering from diabetes mellitus as well as liver disorders. When ready, relax in Shavasana for a few minutes with deep and rhythmic breathing while concentrating on your abdominal area. Dridha Kriya. Lie down in the Shavasana and stretch your arms over your head. Breathe in and roll onto your left side, keeping your body as straight and stiff as possible. Hold in your breath while balancing on your side for a few seconds. You should be aware of the stretch from the tips of your fingers to your toes as you stretch them in the opposite directions. Release your breath with a mighty whoosh and flop onto your back, offering no physical resistance to falling back into the supine position. On the next incoming breath, slowly roll on to your right side and hold the pose while holding your breath for a few seconds. Make sure that you are stretching from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. When ready, flop onto your back with a whoosh and enjoy the relaxation. Repeat the Dridha Kriya at least half a dozen times at each session to work out the stiffness and aches from your entire musculoskeletal system. A deep sense of relaxation is obtained by the regular practice of the Dridha Kriya. When ready, relax your arms back to the sides and lie down in Shavasana for some relaxation.